Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? I hope your Tuesday's going well. I'm sure you've been, keeping up with the Raider news. There's a lot going on, and we're running out of coaches, right? Um, it was earlier. It was starting to look like Brian Dayball, Davis Webb, and Joe Brady. Were kind of the top candidates for the Raiders head coaching job. I was open to Dayball, if he was to be, like take a coordinator role. Wouldn't want him as a head coach. But now that it looks like the Titans, might be locking him down. He's interviewing with the Titans, and for I believe it was the OC, the offensive coordinator position. And there was kind of a contingency that if the Raiders were not to hire him as a head coach. Well, now it looks like Tennessee's made him an offer, and they're getting ready to make Brian Dayball the head coach for the Tennessee Titans. Um, Joe Brady, it looks like they're gonna Buffalo's just gonna promote him to head coach. So that should be a done deal, pen on paper soon, leaving only Davis Webb or Clint Kubiak as options for the role. I haven't heard too much of anything lately. I guess as of today, of any of the Rams coaching staff being top candidates for the Raiders now. It was down to these three coaches that I mentioned, and it's now looking like we might hear Davis Webb being announced as our head coach as early as tonight or tomorrow. So keep your eyes open for that. There was a lot of good points. I mean, Adam Scheffner, was on the Pat McAfee show yesterday, and I'm sure you've heard that. Adam Scheffner was saying that he doesn't believe Kubiak will be a head coach for the Raiders, or if he's even interested in that job. And usually what comes from Chef is 100% legit most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time his sources are legit. Matt LaFleur, Rams OC, is set for a 2-day interview with Arizona. So if that goes well, it seems that they would lock him down as a head coach. And so already, we're running out of head coach candidates, right? Um, the Bills, as I mentioned, is working on finalizing that deal, with Joe Brady. So that's really most of everything that's going on right now. And maybe while you're watching the show, or maybe shortly after, we might hear more of most of those deals being finalized, or even the Raiders, making their offer um, to Davis Webb. There was a moment where you know uh, Buffalo was interested in all of our coaching candidates, but now that we're hearing that they're going to make or promote Joe Brady, it looks like you know Davis Webb might be the guy. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. And if he's not the guy, then I guess we start thinking of Clint Kobiak again. But I don't know what other candidates are out there. I'm sure there's more, but at least those are the names still tied to the Raiders. I know there's a lot of fuss about Shador, making the Pro Bowl, and I think and this has nothing to do with the Raiders, but I just it's still football, and I want to address it. I think at this point we just need to take stop taking the Pro Bowl seriously. I mean, for one, it's a flag football game, right? And two, most of the top talent choose not to be in the Pro Bowl. It's kind of like the slam dunk contest. Remember what it was when you'd see Jordan participate in the slam dunk contest, Vince Carter, Richardson. Um, you're just not seeing that anymore. So I kind of compare the Pro Bowl to the slam dunk contest now. The best don't really partake in it. So it doesn't matter if Shador's, playing in the Pro Bowl. We all know he's not a Pro Bowler, right? You don't see the best. So, we're going to see a lot more, guys that are not really Pro Bowlers participate in the Pro Bowl. Um, you know, and this is totally off the subject, but that's why LeBron is not even close to the GOAT, right? Has LeBron even participated in the slam dunk contest? I don't think so. So you can't put him really in the same room as Kobe or Jordan, in my opinion. Um, but that's what the Pro Bowl is. So again, if you're listening to this, you know, you might already hear some news of these moves already been made. But right now we're playing the waiting game. Unless something solid really starts to heat up later today or tomorrow. Um, so let me know your thoughts, Raider Nation. If you like this, please like, subscribe, leave some comments, and I'll do my best to get to you and get that conversation going. But again, thank you so much, Raider Nation. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and hopefully we have some big news soon. But if not, I guess we're just gonna have to be patient until the Super Bowl's over. All right, peace out, Raider Nation.